Good morning, my Cancers. How are you guys doing? You are my first reading of the day, Cancer. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer. If you are Cancer, know a Cancer, feel like being a Cancer. Well, Cancer, I am glad you came by to watch this. Maybe there's a message in here for you. In saying that, I am not the fast food tarot reader, meaning I am not the McDonald's of tarot. I do not hit 90% of the watchers. Just because if it's your sign does not mean it's always going to be your message. I am just not a reader also that tells you always what you want to hear, but for a few of you, I will tell you what you need to hear. Okay. And I think I have to start saying this. I never said this in my videos yet, but if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, hit that down arrow twice. Hit that down arrow hard two times. Okay. Cancer, Cancer. What is going on with the Cancers? Cancer, Cancer. I didn't know, honestly, who I was going to do. And then I kept getting Cancer, 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 Cancer. Okay. You're like, Stacy, how many times can you say my name? You're getting on my nerves already. I didn't come here for you to jump on my nerves. It's okay, Cancer. I get on my own nerves. All right. How about one more? One more. One more. And you know what? This deck is getting a lot of attention and people ask. You can find it on Amazon, but let me, out of my huge pile here. Tarot of the Mystical Moments. You can find this on Amazon. I think it's $23. When I got it, it was at least $10 more. So whoever created it, I don't know who's selling it. They lowered the price. It's a perfect deck to me. It really is. It really is. They really knocked it out of the park with this one. Okay. Cancer, Cancer. You're like, stop saying that. Queen of Cups. How about, we'll just call you the Queen Bee. Even if. All right, guys, that feels good. That feels good. Oh, you know what? I keep seeing you upside down on my deck. What's going on? Queen of Cups reversed constantly. Even when I was shuffling the other deck. What is going on? Are you just not feeling something? Are you not given to something or someone? What's going on, Cancer? Okay, general energy. What needs to come out? What needs to come out for the Cancers? Okay, what is it? What is it? Ooh, Four of Wands. That is such, even though this is an Aries card, should be your card. You know why, Cancer? Because, say it with me, you are all about the hearth, house, and home, right? You are all about having a balanced home life. You really appreciate, you like to be home, but you want a home that you are happy to come home to. And I love that. And with that card, you are. What's the Four of Wands? What's influencing this? What's influencing the Four of Wands? That just feels like a lot of happiness, a lot of solidarity, I want to say. People on the same page. What's influencing this? What's influencing this? Well, maybe you're happy because you had to get rid of something. This is something being revealed to you. Probably it was somebody who, I mean, it's just a bunch of shittery, you know? This person's a snake, but underneath or over them, underneath they're a snake, but they cover themselves with roses. This woman on the card, because they pretend, they're like a pretender, you know, and she's only out for her own interest here, and she's all about herself. And can you guys see that? I know, I think this is 6D for some reason, this video. Okay, but she's all about her own interest and has left, you know, your needs on the ground for you to take care of them yourself. Either way, you know what I feel like? I feel like you got rid of this person. Okay, what's the reason for the reading? Now, this also, Seven of Swords reversed, could be an apology for one's bad behavior. It could be somebody wanting to come back into your home. Okay, but have they changed? Let's see what the cards say. What is the reason for the reading? What is it, Cancer? What is it? What is it? Oh, more apologies. Five of Swords reversed. Look at that. 7 and 5 of Swords. Even though this is, I mean, look, she's got a piece of this guy in her hand. I feel like you're the guy in this. I feel like this energy took and took and took from you. They just had you overworking, over emotional, like unbalanced. And like I said, what I feel with this Four of Wands is your home life is everything to you and people in it. And if you mess with a Cancer's energy, you know, a Cancer is going to bite back. And I can't help to notice these two people on this roof. I feel like one of those people are who you had to kick to the curb, right? They want back in. And I feel like this is like a huge apology. Like, I'm so sorry, Cancer. You're everything to me. You're my soulmate. I don't know what I was thinking. That meant nothing to me. You know, kind of like that. Okay, what's in the past? What's in the past, Cancer? What's in the past? What happened in the past? Five of Swords, I said. No, Five of Pentacles. Look at these fives. Feeling, gosh, I feel so alone in this card. I feel like maybe this person made you feel alone. They made you, maybe you had to watch what you say or do, you know, it's like walking on eggshells. But Five of Pentacles is a card of scarcity, a card of feeling out in the cold, feeling rejected, feeling not picked, not noticed. And I'm not saying, I mean, it's definitely here. Don't get me wrong. There could have been some, you know, foolery with other people going on. That is definitely a possibility. But it could just be this person didn't notice you. Maybe they're not evil, okay, but they're flawed. And it took losing you for them to realize what they had in you. You know what I mean? They should have seen what you had within this flower, but they kind of overlooked it. Maybe they're a workaholic. Maybe they're just selfish, out for their own things and materialistic. Seven of Swords reversed. I just feel this is a big, big apology. They want back in. What's on your mind, Cancer? What's on Cancer's mind? What is on Cancer's mind? You know what I'm getting is this time it'll be better. This time it'll be better. But will it? I feel like that's what they're saying. Okay, what's on your mind? Judgment. But you know the truth. Judgment is when you see somebody's actions and you can't see them any other way. Like maybe you gave this person the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you had hope beyond hope that there's change. But judgment is when you wake up to the reality of things and you just can't go back because it's like you grew. Even if you wanted to go back, you can't go back. You just can't because you just see them differently. And what you see, it's so clear here, is you probably felt out in the cold for some time. Five of Pentacles, felt cold. This person probably is cold. Maybe they're emotionally unavailable. And there was lying, there was manipulation, you just never knew what story you were going to get. You didn't know if you could really believe them. You know, it's just the list goes on. And your energy was bound up in knowing, is this person lying to me? Is this person faithful to me? Am I the only one? You know, it's just, and I feel like you had to, once you got rid of this person, I feel like this is, even though it's two people, this is Cancer dancing on their home. I feel like maybe you got a renewal. You felt a renewal. It's like this happiness you haven't felt in a long time. That felt like an old friend that you were so glad to see, that you had to put away because you were so busy worrying about what this person's doing. I just feel like you were really tied up in this person's energy. Okay, what's in the near future? What's in the near future, Cancer? What's in the near future? Oh, I got out with the old, in with the new. Cancer, do you have your eye on someone? You have your eye on someone, Cancer. Oh, Two of Cups. Yes, you do. Out with the old, in with the new. I feel like it's new. I feel like it's new. I do, coming in, definitely an apology. This person, like I said, they're probably like, Cancer, you're my soulmate. Two of Cups is your card. It's a soulmate card, right? I feel like you might have your eye on somebody new, or somebody has their eye on you. You have your eyes on each other like you love sick fools. Okay, how do you see yourself right now? How do Cancer see themselves? I really feel like this should be the title. Out with the old, in with the new. How do Cancer see themselves? The King of Wands reversed. That's interesting. I actually see you like this. Why do you see yourself like this? Is this going to get deep real quick? Let's go there, Cancer. I think maybe this person, if you have, let's just say, maybe there's only one Cancer out there that ended something. You're trying to get, maybe you're trying to get your groove back. Maybe you're trying to see yourself like this. If this is somebody new and they do see that magic within you, King of Wands is highly attractive and charismatic. It's being drawn to something. People are drawn to a King of Wands. This is when you don't even see the own magic you possess. And maybe because you had to hide it within for a very long time. Now, this could be from a relationship. It could even stem from family issues, you know, childhood issues. It feels heavy, you know? It feels really heavy. It feels like it went on for a long time, maybe with a series of people. And this caused you to not be able to see the own light and magic within. Let me just say, Cancer, this feels like an Empress reverse kind of situation, this King of Wands reverse. It's time, because you gave so much of yourself to old energies that really didn't deserve it. It's time now to get back to yourself. Now, Two of Cups is, if you're a Cancer watching this like, Stacy, I really don't have my eye on someone. A, somebody could have their eye on you, or B, more importantly, even if there is somebody else, this is you connecting to yourself again. This is also, the Two of Cups and the Lover's card are both being connected to your higher self. And this is your masculine and feminine energies, two halves coming back together. I feel like maybe you were split. Like, I feel very scattered over here. And maybe you're finally coming back together and feeling whole again. It feels like you're becoming whole again. And this is what you need to work on, your self-esteem and self-confidence. Because I do feel like people see you like this. But you have to learn to see yourself like this. And believe in yourself. Okay, what's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this? What's the energy coming in to influence this? Page of Swords reversed. This is definitely this. And remember I said, did they change? I don't know. Page of Swords reversed says, no, they have not. This is your bad news card. This is a bratty, obnoxious energy when they don't get their way. You pulling away. So let's just say they apologize. What are they going to apologize? Well, they're going to say, well, I'm sorry that you saw it that way, Cancer. I'm sorry that you thought, you know, those five women or five men were like people I was talking to. You know, it's kind of like, even though I was texting them late at night, I'm sorry. You know, it's kind of like an I'm sorry, but a defensive kind of, that's a very defensive energy. Page of Swords reversed. Coming in. Now, I do feel like I need to say this. If this is a storyline where you weren't in an old relationship, or it was so long ago you don't even think about it, and this is just a Cancer waking up to their own life, becoming whole again, finally getting that groove back, right? Working on yourself, putting that energy into yourself. There is possibility with this Two of Cups and Page of Swords reverse. It could be somebody, like I said, somebody could have had their eye on you, or you could have had your eye on them, or you both could be having your eye on each other, and this is no longer watching, this is getting into action mode, right? This is a person who's no longer, that is a very loose description of that card, but I want to put it there because I'm kind of feeling it here, because the Two of Cups is next to it. I do feel like you could honestly be somebody's wish fulfillment, or somebody is yours, or both of you, because the Two of Cups is a soulmate energy. And he's holding on. I know, I'm sorry guys, I can't change this from the 3D, 5D, 6D once the video gets going. So I'm trying to take the glare away here. But he's holding on to his wish. Maybe you are somebody's wish fulfillment. Now, all of those things can apply at the same time. You could be leaving a situation. You could be healing yourself. You could also be in new love. So it's not A or B or C. For some people, it's like a Venn diagram, and you're like the center circle where everything's interconnecting and intersecting. Okay, what is in your emotions, Cancer? What is in your emotions? What is in your emotions at this time? Oh, I love that. The King of Wands. Look at that. I pulled, that's why I love this deck. The Kings and the Emperors have female and males. The female is reversed, right? The male in your emotions is upright, on fire, ready to go. I can take on the world. I'm going to ask this person out. This time it'll be better. It's just a very powerful, put yourself out there, take me or leave me kind of energy. It's very charismatic. It's very attractive. It's just unstoppable, and it's upright. Both Leo energies. I love that. But this is in your emotions, right? This is you on fire. Maybe the fire has always been burning, but you're just learning to put it out there. How you see yourself is still reversed, but the feminine. So maybe it's your feminine side. Maybe it's the feminine side of you that needs attention, nurturing. I did get an Empress reverse on that card too. It's time to nurture that. Your Ace of Cups side, opening the heart chakra to trust again. Maybe you need to trust again to let this in. Because I do feel if you have your eye on someone is a side story, I do feel someone has their eye on you. I do. And maybe this is a story for one Cancer out there. But for somebody's got their eye on somebody here. But I do feel with this, because the Page of Swords would be in reverse, holding on to their wish. He had to be reversed. Okay, look at this. No, I guess he didn't. I was going to say he had to be reversed. If he's upright or reversed, he's still looking at that Two of Cups. He's even looking at what was left behind. This could even have been a friend. Somebody, I feel like, because the Page of Swords is usually your online card, so it could have been somebody on social media. Maybe you put it out there. You're going through a hard time. They've been watching you go through this. He's literally holding on to a wish, watching all this unfold. But he's really watching this Two of Cups. I can't get off that storyline, guys. I'm sorry. What's this outcome here? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? And if people, I almost feel somebody asking like, well, what's their sign? Page of Swords is an air sign. It's Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. That's what a Page of Swords is. Okay, what's the outcome? Okay, what is that card? It flipped. I don't know. Eight of Cups reversed. Is that you being stuck emotionally? Maybe you're not willing. Maybe it's just like, yeah, I can see the potential, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet for a new relationship. It could be this person, Eight of Cups reversed. It could be all of the above. Nine of Pentacles, either way, I felt this when I was shuffling your energy. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. I feel like this is where you are. Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I feel like this is where you were. Four of Cups, which is your card. Where you are is Nine of Pentacles. You felt rejected, out in the cold. It's just, I felt like even if you were with somebody, you felt alone for a long time. You know, maybe you just had your bird, your swan, your cat, your dog as company. But now she's got a bird, she's got her fruit, she's got her money. She's just a lot of happiness. Nine of Pentacles is I'm pretty good on my own. And maybe that's what this Eight of Cups reversed is. Maybe I just feel like it's not necessarily being stuck in the past, but maybe you're just not willing to go forward. Because the Eight of Cups is the person walking away from something, or are they walking to something? Depending on the cards. With this King of Wands, maybe Cancer's starting to feel themselves. Maybe Cancer's happy being on their own, because that Nine of Pentacles is just staring at me in the face. And maybe you're just not willing or ready to jump into something quite yet. And maybe you're even aware of this and you know it's there, but you're just, yeah. Okay, what is this Four of Wands and Seven of Swords reversed for Cancer? What's the Four of Wands and Seven of Swords reversed? I mean, there's a lot of things that a Cancer can accept and overlook and try to rationalize. But you mess with a Cancer's home life, it's deadly. Cancer will quickly turn into a Libra, Queen of Swords, and cut you out. And I feel like this person just made you feel out in the cold in your own home. What is this Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords reversed for Cancer? There's that Two of Cups again, and Three of Cups. Ooh, Two of Cups. Maybe Cancer, that Three of Cups is turning into the Two of Cups, because I do feel like you know this person, this new person. Out with the old, in with the new, but are you ready for it? What's this Four of Wands and Seven of Swords reversed for Cancer? What is this Four of Wands and Seven of Swords reversed? And the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. This made you feel all alone in your own freaking home. Probably a home you're the one who pays the bills for. Because the Nine of Pentacles is still a single card, but I feel like this person took from you energetically, took from you emotionally, took from you financially while you're doing their laundry and cooking their meals. And you're like, what the hell am I getting from this? Why is my home so cold these days and my bed so cold these days? You can go at any time. You know, it's like you just don't need it. What is this Five of Swords reversed? The reason for the reading? What's the Five of Swords reversed? The reason for the reading? What is that? Five of Swords reversed. And the Emperor reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is who you were dealing with. Aries energy. Emperor reverse is somebody who's not in control of their own life. They can't do for themselves. They kind of shriek from responsibility. At the same time, they're obnoxious, bratty energy. We have the Page of Swords reverse, very similar, especially when I feel like these cards are kind of next to each other. It's just a very, very bratty, I want it now, I want it my way. Like they're Burger King over here or something. I want it my way, make it my way. And Cancer's just like, you know what? No. This is not, I am not your fast food joint. We're not making it your way today. Or is that McDonald's slogan? I'm not quite sure. Okay, what is the Five of Pentacles in the past? What is the Five of Pentacles in the past, Cancer? What is that? Five of Pentacles in the past. There she is. Cancer, I felt that here. Empress. In the past, let me just say, I feel like this is who you were before this person came into your life, and they know you're like this. But to keep you, they had to make you feeling like this. They had to make you feel like you were less than. They had to make you feel like you were lucky to have an Emperor reverse. We do have a true pair on the board. We have Two of Cups. We have an Emperor and an Empress. We have two King of Wands. It's very hard to not see that this past person was a soulmate. I have no doubt this person was a soulmate. But are they the soulmate that holds your hand and you watch a sunset go down every single night of the rest of your life for 72 years? Absolutely not. This person got you ready for the real person coming in. That's all they were. And what did they get you ready for, you may ask? So you find yourself again. So you find out, damn, I really am an Empress. I really do have it going on. I really am magical. And whoever has me is really lucky. Because I feel like you forgot that while you were out in the cold. Okay, what is this judgment on your mind? What's the judgment on Cancer's mind? What's this judgment on Cancer's mind? What is it? Two of Cups reversed. Yeah. Tarot tells a really clear story, isn't it? Two of Cups reversed. You can't, you see that there's no possibility this can come together again. I'm telling you, you cannot tell me you don't have someone new though. Near future is a Two of Cups upright, and it's not this person. You have a Judgment card on the Two of Cups reverse, which is your own card and unbalanced and disconnected from yourself. I think you are now seeing your potential. I think you've always known your potential, but maybe you were, I don't know, this person is so demanding, even in this reading, that they're taking over 3/4 of it and they're in the past. That's how demanding they are. I am not the narcissistic tarot reader, and it annoys me when they do this to my readings. You can probably find in the dark web or the dark side of YouTube, there's probably tarot readers that read only for narcissistic energies. I'm just not one of them. Okay, what's the Two of Cups in the near future? What's the Two of Cups in the near future? What is the Two of Cups in the near future for Cancer? Who is this? I feel like I got to shuffle. I almost want to use a different deck. Who is this, Cancer? You cheeky, cheeky person. You got secrets, Cancer. Do you have secrets? Is this a secretive thing? Something new? Something exciting? What's this Two of Cups? The World. Yeah, I feel a lot on that. I feel it's the way you're going to allow people to treat you. If they don't treat you with respect, dignity, honesty, and loyalty, they can kick it to the curb. They can go kick rocks. Cancer, it's a new day. The way you see yourself, and the way, because you see yourself, you're connected to yourself. You're coming together. You're whole again. You're never going to allow people to treat you like a Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and a Seven of Swords ever, ever, ever again. And what I like is you see yourself still like this, but I feel like the Wheel of Fortune should be turning you pretty soon, if not already. The World. But also, the World is no unfinished business, right? There's no unfinished business over here. It's also a new beginning. When you close one door and I feel like this door is completely bolted shut, you now have a new door open, an easier door, a happy door. I love that, and it does feel very new love. Give me one more card on that Two of Cups in the World. What is this Two of Cups in the World for Cancer? What is that? Who is that? Queen of Swords reverse, Libra energy. This is just being fed up. So this is, I feel, honestly, this is who you are in this new world, in this new beginning. You're not giving people 3 chances or 5 chances or 1 billion chances anymore. I feel like if you get a whiff of someone dishonest or they're not loyal, that's just it. I mean, you're cutting them out. It's just a new day, the way you're going to deal with people and allow people to deal with you. What is this King of Wands reverse? How you see yourself? Why is the King of Wands here? Why is that? And Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles typically is contemplation. He's contemplating, is his investment, is it a good investment? He's put a lot of time, he's put a lot of effort into something, but is it good? Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? I know that's a song. Seven of Pentacles is, am I wasting my time Can I do this? It's just a very contemplative energy of where you've been, where you are, and where these Seven of Pentacles, are they going to turn into a Ten of Pentacles? And I feel like maybe, you know what I feel like? There's a pause going on. That's why it's delayed. That's why it's reversed. Your King of Wands reversed. Your magic. It's King of Wands when it's upright is a very forceful energy. I feel like the energy is still on. Like if you were in a Porsche or Camaro, or you think of a very powerful Mustang or whatever is a powerful car, right? And that car is turned on, but it's in park, and you hit the gas, you would hear it revving. It sounds loud. It sounds sexy and all of this, right? But it's not moving forward. Cancer, you're not moving forward yet, but you are turned on. You get it? You see what I did there, guys? Two of Cups. Cancer is definitely turned on. But until you decide that, I feel the Seven of Pentacles is really to this something new. I don't feel like it has anything to do with this past. It's completely in this new relationship. You got to decide, is this investment worth my time? I feel, I mean, you have a Two of Cups upright and a King of Wands in your emotions. I think you are way too attracted to this person to not invest. I mean, you could be playing a bit hard to get with yourself here. Who's fooling who, Cancer? You're not fooling me. You're going to go for it. What is this Page of Swords reverse? The energy coming in. What is that? Seven of Swords. Yeah. Gosh, that person won't leave our reading alone. An apology. This obnoxious, defensive person, I don't even think they're really going to apologize. They just got busted and they want you back. But I'm telling you, they haven't changed. I'm not even going to give them one more card. Okay, let's go to the King of Wands in your emotions. What is the King of Wands? I mean, Cancer, you are literally, your soul's on fire, right? Your soul is literally in this card on fire. You are dancing, walking, running to the beat of your own drum. You are now a leader in your own life. You're not following anyone's lead. You're not keeping quiet. You're not sitting down and shutting up. You're not walking on eggshells around narcissistic energies. It's just like a Cancer would rather be by themselves than deal with this crap again. And I don't blame you, but there is somebody in your vicinity. I feel like you're keeping it very secretive. Even from me, I was like, Cancer's like, shh, why did this have to come out in the reading? Okay, what is this King of Wands in your emotions? What is that? What's this King of Wands in your emotions? And it could be Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and it's holding on to your foundation. Like I said right here, Four of Wands and fours. Fours are really important in tarot. If you look at the Pisces card, the Hangman, he makes the number 4 with his legs, right? If you look at the Libra card, I always call it the Libra card, the Justice card, if you look at almost all of the queens, even the High Priestess, they always have squares hidden in the photos. Squares at like a brooch that keeps their capes together. They have squares in their crowns. They have squares. Squares are very important in tarot because squares are 4 corners and they represent a very strong foundation. Also represents honesty and truth and loyalty. And Four of Pentacles is what you're holding on to. You're holding on to your own integrity. You will never compromise yourself again. Your soul's on fire. You are feeling yourself. Your vibration is instantly higher. I feel like your vibration was dragging on the ground over here. And Cancer's like, I will never go back to anything other than where I'm going. It's just like, you're not going back to anything, I should say. You're only moving forward. Like I said, out with the old, in with the new. But who is this person? What is this Eight of Cups reversed in the outcome? What's this Eight of Cups reversed in the outcome? Oh, I don't even have to pull the card. I feel like it's this person. They're popping up. They're trying to take it over. What is this Eight of Cups reversed in the outcome, Cancer? What is it? Yeah, there we go. The regret card. But Cancer was my Two of Cups. See, he's focused on Two of Cups that got away from him. And he's in regret, serious regret. Eight of Cups reversed, Five of Cups reversed. But I lost Cancer. They were everything to me. Well, you probably shouldn't have cheated, lied, manipulated, and been a bastard. Even if you're a woman, women can be bastards. I know a few of them. What is this Eight of Cups reversed, Five of Cups reversed? And you are upright, my dear. That's what their regret is. I think when they had you, they liked you like this because you were needy. Queen of Cups reversed is very needy, very overly sensitive, emotional. And the more you were like this, they probably felt like maybe you were even jealous and they felt like you really wanted them. It fed their ego. But Cancer got upright. Cancer's got her groove back. Cancer's feeling herself and they see that. But I'll tell you, Cancer, if this person, if you are one of the few that actually fell into this black hole of a heart of this person, they're not changing. They're going to try to flip you upside down again because they feel like that's the only way they can keep you. I don't think that's really going to happen. I think you have your sights on something new. I think they have their sights set on you. I do feel like you're keeping a secret. Where's that? There it is! High Priestess. I said, where's the High Priestess? But it's your card and it's reversed because the secret is out, Cancer. I know your secret. I know your secret. Secret's out. Okay, guys, that is what I have for you this week. I hope you have a lovely rest of your week and weekend, and take care.